Monday, the 27th of May, 2024 will be the official launch date for the Digitally Enhanced program, for the Digitally Enhanced course that everybody's been waiting for so eagerly. So we're going to sit here and talk a little bit about what's going to happen next to everybody that signed up, and a bunch of people signed up already. The reason we're calling this the Digitally Enhanced program is because you're learning a digital skill and you're learning to leverage the nature of the digital world today, of the modern economy, which I think everybody understands by now. We don't got to talk about what's happening in the world today. Everybody understands this shit. We've been beating a dead fucking horse. And you're doing this so that you can enhance yourself as a professional, so that you can enhance your lifestyle in general. That's kind of the greater purpose of this whole thing, the bigger picture. But let's take it one step at a time. Let's talk about what's actually going to happen to you once we launch the program. What's going to happen on Monday? On Monday, there's going to be a live stream on this channel right here. In this live stream, we're going to open up the fucking gates, let everybody into the program. We're going to cut the live stream on YouTube, and we're going to continue a stream inside the program for the people who signed up. And we're going to do a little bit of an introductory session. We're going to talk about what's going to happen next and all this other shit. But once you get inside the program, this is what's going to happen to you. We're first going to take a good hard look at you. And when I say we, I'm talking about myself and other professionals in my circle, in this field, some of whom you guys are going to recognize. And we're going to figure out where you currently stand in terms of your 3D design skills, in terms of your Blender experience. Some of you are going to be complete beginners. Some of you have been learning Blender for a while. Some of you got a portfolio. Some of you got a portfolio, but it's shit. Everyone's going to be at a different level. Some of you are already going to have some professional experience. And based on your level, we're going to assign you a rank which exists inside the program. And based on the rank that you receive, we're going to take you by the hand as you would take your little brother when you walk him across the road for the very first time and you want to make sure that he doesn't get hit by a bus. And we're going to guide you through exactly what you should be doing given your current stage as a 3D artist. First is going to be 5 hours of just pure Blender course where you're going to learn everything about modeling, texturing, topology, lighting, rendering, animation, all the tools and all the techniques, everything that you're actually going to need to know about Blender itself. And you're going to use this to create projects which are specifically created to inject you into a specific branch of 3D design in which you intend to operate as a 3D artist, all right? And you're going to use these projects later to create a portfolio which you're going to use to present yourself as a professional. This is going to be the beginning of your professional profile, and you're going to use this to start moving in the professional world so that you can actually start making meaningful connections with people to whom you can deliver your services, all right? This is just the beginning. This is just level 1. Only after this, you get to level 2. And we're still holding you by the hand like this entire time, all right? And only once you've entered level 2, now you're gonna start getting your hands dirty. You're gonna start getting some experience. You're gonna start looking for clients. You're gonna start figuring out a way to actually bring some value into the world so that you can find somebody whom you can help with your 3D skills, who's going to be willing to pay you some money in exchange, okay? Let me ask you a question. Most of you guys have been learning this Blender 3D shit for weeks, months, years for some of you. But have you ever sat there and thought about how can you actually bring some value into the world that we live in? How can you use your skills that you've developed to contribute to society in some way? Have you ever thought about this? You know, somebody who went to university. I'm sure you know a lot of people. I know a lot of people like this. Maybe you know somebody as well. They went to university and they learned a skill. They got their diploma, they got good grades, and they did everything right. And then they came out of university and now they're complaining about they can't find a job. There's no work. It's the economy, whatever, right? You know somebody who's like this. Does this sound familiar? I know a bunch of people who ended up in this situation. The reason this is happening is because in school, you learned the actual skills which you need to do the actual practical work of whatever field that you're pursuing. But nobody taught you how to actually get outside into the real world and how to present yourself and how to conduct yourself and what to do so that you can actually find a way to deliver your services to the real world so that you can actually benefit society somehow. Didn't Elon Musk say this? If you want to succeed in whatever field you're pursuing, if you want to find whatever degree of success. You want to consider yourself respectable in your field. You want to actually win. You want to start getting some money. You want to make a proper living out of something. The first thing that you have to prioritize is how can you actually be useful to society, all right? Once you start thinking about how you can be useful to society, that's when you're going to start finding success, because you're going to start working with people who run the show, people who are actually building the world that we live in. There's a whole massive infrastructural system building the world that we live in today. And somebody's got to keep the fucking train moving, all right? And if you can find these people, you can find a way to work with these people. You can find a way to actually play a role, to actually bring some value, to actually keep society functioning. That's when you're going to be able to make a living out of this, okay? So that's kind of the greater picture of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to put you around other professionals who have experience in the field, put you around other people who are seriously committed to this, so you can work with other people on a daily basis, day in, day out, until you can actually get to the point where you can call yourself a professional. You understand how the game works. You're going to learn to communicate like a professional, to talk to people, to build meaningful connections with people, to find the people to whom you can actually deliver your professional services, so you can look your sister in the eye at the end of all this, and you can tell her with a straight face, I am a professional 3D artist, okay? That's kind of the whole point of this whole thing. So if you want to learn more about what's going on here, there's a link below to the official website for the program. You can sign up there. If you're watching this video before Monday, the 27th of May, 2024, you can still get a discount if you sign up early. You're going to have a lifetime discount for your membership there. And when you get inside the program, you're going to get an email. You're going to know exactly what's going to happen next. You can also join my Discord community, which is completely for free. We got 4,600 people in there. You can talk to the community. A lot of the guys in there have already signed up. You can talk to them what's going on, get some behind the scenes info. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram. You can send me a message there if you got any questions. Also, you can send me an email if you want to know something more about what's going on. But make sure you tune in on Monday where we're going to do the live stream. We're going to officially open everything up. And I'm going to see you guys there.